Can't remember.
You would know.
Right, terminal GCSEs I can do the school run with you every day.
Whoa.
Resume what's going on. It's been pretty quiet the season's progressing. The weather's hit a lot of games. I think this weekend is probably one of the few games. There's been no major issues. There's been one.
Do you think he's cool then?
No issue with a child being rushed and abused by put it onto the FA to deal with. There was an irate parent.
Do you remember?
Basically not very happy. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Can't recall it much happening. The leagues have progressed very well. I know a lot of Springfield side at the top. Gary O's top. What's up? Your top. Yeah. Which, to be honest, yeah, I know it's not all about winning, but it is. But it's always nice to win some silverware. We've got a big trade coming up, but it's nice for the kids, the managers, the club to win stuff because everyone puts so much effort in to actually get recognised by winning something. It's fantastic achievement. So hopefully by the end of the season they come up trumps. Long way to go still, but no, well done to everyone. Pitches. I'll be honest, I watched them the other week, and I don't. The ones down the bottom, I think they're the best I've seen for ages. I've done the mild weather over the winter. The grass seems to have grown, so a lot of bare patches seem to have got better, and it's got not bad grass coverage. Over on the Raven side, I don't know who's training on that the 11v11 pitch, but someone's using that goal on the far right, and it's quite bare because they keep moving the goal. The trouble with that is, I know the pitch is flat, you don't really notice, but there's not a lot of grass coverage that one end, that far end. So whoever's doing it, please don't, because you're going to kill the grass, and it's going to get to the point where it's just going to be no grass, just mud. I have got Chelmer Valley available 12 to 1 if you want to train on Saturday. I know Jamie uses it. Ross uses it sometimes, but if you want to train session on Saturday on 3G, just shout. There's space over there. Just before the main game kicks off. So don't use the grass pitches for training. But all good. I've got to say some thank yous. Neil, he's in the room here. Massive thank you for organising the Christmas raffle. He done a fantastic job. What was the total?
Total fixture, I think the profit's about 3,900.
So it's amazing. It's really good. Thank you again for everyone who took part. There was some that didn't take part, but the majority did. But thank you for everyone. It's been phenomenal and a great success, and thank you for that.
Thanks to everyone. It was a team effort, lots of prizes, lots of good participation. It was only one team that didn't participate.
Yeah.
Not naming any names, it was only one team. Not youth.
Growth wise, we've had a few changes. Teams wise, you've changed, you've gone up the age group. Gary, sorry, yeah, you've gone up age group. And there's been no other changes at the moment. But what you've got to start thinking about, I know it seems really crazy, it's only January, but you've got to think about next season already. Right, it won't be long. We have to do our submissions again. I'm talking April, depending what league it is. Some leagues are March, EGA, I think it's March. Yeah. So EGA is March, BCFA is April. So we've got to think about if you're going to run the side next year, you're going to go forward with it. someone's taking it over, start getting it in place now, start, all these sort of things has to be thought about now, because it won't be long that be upon us, and I've got to do all these submissions. And it drove me up the wall this year because the amount of changes about to do, it was untrue. So the quicker you put this in place, you know what you're doing, helps me do the submissions. Even down to like county cups, if we want to go into it, I don't recommend that the weakest teams go in the county cups. It really ain't worth it. But except the under 13s, I think this year, correct me if I'm wrong, they split it. So there's a weaker group and now a strong group for the county cup. But all the other age groups is literally, it tends to be a lot of the strong teams go in with. The EGA seems to come in like about the third round they will come in. So you're not hiding for nothing really sometimes. So if you're struggling in your league and you're in the bottom division, it ain't worth going in the county cup. But we're happy to put, any teams that want to go in the county cup, it's there for you. But yeah, you need to start thinking about that. The only other issues that I just want to reiterate that the club policy, the ethos, the value of the club is all about inclusion. Including everybody. Whether you're a elite player or a weak player or development player or a new player, you give them a chance. It's not about winning at all costs. Like I said earlier, it's nice to win. It's great, but not at all costs. Where a kid's not getting enough game time. That's not what we're about. We really aren't. It's not fair on a kid that he's asked to pay the subscription fee and he's getting 10 minutes at the end of the game. I mean, little snippets of stories about a kid getting very little game time. What's the point? There's no point to him being in your squad. Don't sign him on. If you don't think he's good enough, put him in a weaker team or just, don't waste his time. It's not fair. It really ain't fair. For me, I've always given everyone as much game time as possible, no matter what. But sometimes it's a detriment of the team, detriment of us maybe winning the game. You just juggle it around so it has less impact. But I look at it that the 16 I've got are all capable of playing. Simple as that. So if they're there every week, they go training, they play description, they get game time. Well, obviously some get more than others, but at least everyone gets a fair crack. I can't think of anything else that's come up. Oh yeah, one other thing, I don't know, a couple of things. The bench outside, I don't know if you noticed it in memory unit. The council have been brilliant. I think it's a lovely bench. I think they've done a great job on it. So it's really nice position and everything. The family are really happy with it, and it's just lovely. It's a nice sentiment union, sorry. And the other one, I've had another meeting. It's all gone quiet out in Wimbledon. Is with the Football Foundation, the FA, and the council about the 3G potentially happening outside. Like I said, it's all very early doors. These things take ages, but at least all the right people are getting brought into the mix. So it all sounds still very promising. So it's all good in that regard. The seniors, they're thriving. First team doing okay. Amazing. Reserves doing brilliant. Got 2 youth development teams and an A team, all doing okay. Loads getting full squads out every week, which is great. 35s are expanding. They're getting another side, reserve side next year. There's a possibility we have a ladies side on as well next year, and a possibility, don't laugh, of over 55. So.
It's not about winning, is it?
You've seen that memory take still being. I said 55, not 70. That's it really, nothing else much to say. I can't think of anything else, like I said, it's been pretty quiet. But if you've got any questions, put them in your chat. I'm gonna try and wrap this up as best as I can at 9. And I'll go through any questions you've got online in the chat box, and I'll go around the room if they've got any questions. But if I think it's gonna go on a long question, just say, look, I'll do it outside the meeting. I'm happy to hang on, 20 minutes after the meeting, go for anything, but I'm mindful of time. I don't want these things to go on. Okay. After me is Jacob, isn't it? This is.
I haven't really got a lot. You haven't said to us, because that's gone up to second, every other team, I'd say, development wise, getting sides out. And I know the results aren't going the right way. Well, not every week going the right way, but I mean, I just scored this weekend full 16, no player older than 21, 22. I know Rod Slot got the same really, and the football on display is not really representing the result or the other way around. I had a few other bits, but I don't actually think there's any senior here, is it? So I'll message them. I'll message in the group chat, but that's about it for me. Just have a bit about discipline and booking dynamics here Arsenal. So
Yeah.
that'd be that.
Like I've always said, I sit in the league, and I see a lot of discipline things. And we are probably one of the best clubs out there for discipline. For the size and the amount of teams, we are hardly coming into the issue of discipline. Some other clubs though, not talking about you, not seniors, not seniors.
Oh, we're
talking about you. Seniors and others.
It's all been about a lot this season.
I'm talking about you. We are the, but I will say that one thing I did mention, the league are not going to give you reminders now if you're doing your team sheets. Okay, so you need to get your team sheets done, even if you're non-competitive, by Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday.
Can we not have a club rule that it's done on Tuesday?
I don't care as long as it's done, because they will find.
It's the same messages that come out from Lawrence to you, to our group, every bloody week. Why can't people just get it done by Tuesday? It's really not that difficult, is it?
We won't get the techniques, you know? We get the full-time techniques required.
So just get it done, simple as that, because they're going to stop reminding that. And so I mean, it reminds me, as long as it's been really good, it reminds me every week who hasn't done it, and I put it out there. But you need to just get it done. Okay, there's no more reminders. Okay. Scott, can we go next?
Yeah, not a lot to say. You've covered most of it. Covered discipline. And like you say, there's not many fines. We don't get many yellows or reds. A hop in each week might be one there, but nothing bigger than any other club. And you've also hit the other one, which is getting ready for next season. I had a text message maybe last week. One of the teams wants to do what Gary's done and what a few of our guys have done, which is play up a year. Come up with team names. We need to get a process for them letting you know, one, what their team name is, two, what age group they're going to be playing. There's another criteria there because so many teams are changing age groups now. So we need to get ready together, John, just to get that information together, ready for affiliations and stuff, not nonsense coming up.
Yeah, do so. Don't know.
I'll have to check the file. I'll send you later, but I think it might be under 11s maybe. Maybe under 10s who are going to go under 11s. But I can't remember.
The rules have changed then, if you noticed. What you've noticed.
Exactly, that's one you show everybody how it works.
You can't be your age group, you have to be that age group.
Yeah.
So you can't play and you've got to be your number first.
We have to change them.
It's a change age group and age group. Just, I think we want to get that across to the person on the text message, it's like, we're not ready for that anyway, so let John know when it comes to the. Yeah.
I think it's what you're going back and got to smash it at your own age group first. What's the point of going back up a year if you're.
And also, if you can do so, that's why I'm saying they need to go to John. I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, for me, there's got to be some rationale beyond doing
Exactly
that.
that.
There's got to be,
Exactly that.
once we've done it before, I've got exceptionally good team. You've got an exceptionally good team. You've got an exceptionally good team. I think you've got an exceptionally good team.
They can hold their own.
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose did the league approach and say we suggested to you, Gary? Is that what happened?
No, the thought process was I've got 11 players playing 7v7.
Right.
And to try and keep that going another year.
Yeah.
You know, at our age group, we've got nearly 80 kids playing 17s. Trying to keep everyone happy, so the next stage, I was always looking to go up an age group next year, because they've done well, they've been up there at the top since the beginning. And cope with it, you know, beating everyone, they beating us. We're not, I wouldn't say, you know, we're the most exceptional team by far, but, you know, we played an under-10s team Sunday and coped very well. They were a new team.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was comfortable. So it's not that we wouldn't be able to cope in a mid-level under-10s and work our way from there.
Fair enough. But nothing else really, John, it's been quite like quiet right now, or starts to kick off for the next month.
Dad's not here, he's not giving me any information, never custody. But I do have snippets of bank accounts, so he's quite healthy. You know, I want to be in a position, people something say why, you know, financially would we want this much money. It's just for the future plans where we want to go, we need the money, you know, to contribute to the 3G. And one day, I know Aaron suggested it, and I sort of like, you know, I noticed it the other day when we had so many senior teams on the Saturday, he couldn't get in his room. So it would be nice to get another floor on this building, you know, and things like that. So that it's building for the future, you know, all the things like Neil does and we all do, you know, raising money, Scott, the private side, you know, it's for a cause, future cause to, you know, for everyone to benefit with it. Simple thing. Dave, your next kit.
The kit you're wearing up to date, or up to date, not up to date, the stripy lines is being discontinued this season. So if anyone needs any extra shirts, because they've only ordered the kit this year, get the order in quick because stocks are going down. We will have a new design kit next year. Had a look at a few competition came through, a few people's ideas, some good, some not so good. I'm working with Gary and Ian on that, and hopefully we'll have something, certainly by March.
Did you pick a winner on those?
We've picked the top 3 and we've pretty much decided on one.
Pretty much.
I think it's one to stand out on.
And you've got some excitement, what time it's just like you cricket today, that's what we critical.
I think Dave's got a draft.
Yeah.
I've been
That
asked,
might be a block of mine.
yeah, I've been asked by a couple of people whether it's been picked or not. If you could let us know who's who.
Yeah, it's better to see if we can.
Yeah, I if anyone wants any new kit, I'll put it through Dave now.
Yeah, especially if we've got new kits this year, and then they're going to a different.
I mean, obviously, the kit designed for the whole club.
Yeah.
So some of the kit design were more for a junior, you wouldn't see it from you know, so it's kind of sweet the way they've got it. But we've got a design that maybe work. I'm arranging a meeting with both people and go down there and get costing, because we don't want it to come out. It's going to be bespoke, so we don't want it to come out silly money, which I don't think it will be. So say we've got a few skirts short, I've got a few spare at home still, but there's not many left other than the bigger sizes. So on that, so we know basically, and we'll soon be getting the new design for the forward to everyone. You can start placing the orders. The only other thing, someone mentioned on one of the groups about net pegs, gold pegs.
Yeah, sort of standard goals, yeah, like the arch ones.
Yeah, I can get the arch ones if you want.
Yeah, so all we've said,
4, so that's two per goal,
yeah,
£8,
yeah.
and essential.
Will you check the containers? You can check the
I think there are some over there, but that one over there has got a new.
Don't make that one, there's no one using that.
Yeah, all
Something at all, you did that.
There's some that are
right.
always.
It's all about the green part.
There's stuff everywhere.
There's stuff everywhere, but no one comes to it.
Right, anything else done? No,
Only on other business.
I know business. Who else?
So you want me to do some, shall
So,
Sean Smith, Goldfish,
should I have a record what we've got?
done?
I haven't looked here, I'll look out.
I think you've got some there.
Some there, there's definitely something in container.
Yeah.
Most of them big though, John, when people try and like. force
No,
their
these are all
bodies
new
on
ones.
that, and then you call the game off. When they're big.
I'll pick some out, I'll put some, I'll put them over here, Joe.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick it in now. No worries.
So who else have I got to go through? Neil?
Well, yeah, just a couple of bits. We have 3 main fundraising events during the year. So we've done the raffle. Just floating an idea on the raffle. Probably is an idea. I think we're going to do it. We're probably going to go over next year to only 1 ticket instead of 5. Everyone buys a book, don't they? It's a waste of paper with printing and everything. So you probably rips off a page each and throws them away. So we'll probably go down to 1 ticket at a £5 a go. I think that'll make it easy for you to sell them as well. So we'll float the idea of doing that next year. But no, thanks to everyone who participated, everyone who gave prizes, and I know it was a lot of hassle, but I think we've done exceptionally well on it, so that's good. Last man standing, I think everyone should know about it by now. I've pushed it around a lot. Just started a new one, but we'll get at least 1 more in this year. We've got 260 people in this one, so if you work that out, half of that's 1,300 quid to the club. So it's a big money earner. So even if you're in it, if you can start passing it around to people when the next one comes up, very, very simple competition. People don't know how you do it. And we also do a bonus ball, which is Saturday. Bonus ball number, you put in £5 a month, and there's random prizes each week. I'm going to try and push for 2 lots. We've got is it 50 or 60 numbers? I can't remember. 50, is it? 50 numbers. We've got 50 people taking part. The majority of them are people that keep going every year. So just do a direct debit. So I might try and get, and that starts November, so we might try and get another one of them going. So
Who keeps winning again?
my wife won this week. I think I'm supposed to show inside the trade. Is there anybody from under 12s?
Yes. I'm going to take 2 of these prizes with me.
Do you, right, okay, so the greens.
That's all I want.
Greens.
That's what we've got later, Bill. See you later.
I was hoping that to stay off,
Yeah, I'm going to sit.
That made a class grade.
Under 7s? Anyone under 7s in? Under 7
Under
race?
7s. Prize up, I think.
Yeah, I'm in.
There's a prize here for Frankie Brody.
There's a prize for Frankie Brody.
And yeah, under 12 Reds has got a hair design voucher.
That's got to look together to me.
Yeah, otherwise he's having it. That's it from me, thank you.
Justin, do you want to say anything, child welfare?
I haven't really got anything to report back. DBSs are all generally up to date. There's a few people which I'm waiting for their documents to come through, but I've chased them. All in all, we're relatively up to date. I am going to send a list out about safeguarding training. There's some people coming up soon, and there are some people that are expired, but they don't appear to have key roles within the club. So I'm wondering whether they're just a helper or not with the club anymore, but it doesn't appear to be anybody who's actually a coach anymore. And I've got to start looking into first aid because people's first aid stuff's starting to expire, and try and find an easy way to get around that and get people up to date. But I'll be in touch with people about that in due course.
On that first day, Justin, is there not like a refresher online? Has that got to be a classroom?
I believe so. I think there's an online course, but you can go to the next step where we maybe get someone in to the club and we'll have some people come down and like emergency first aid, that sort of thing. But that's what I'm looking into at the moment. So I'll let you know once I know more.
My basic first aid was online.
Was it?
Refresher one.
Oh, okay. I've done some. We used to be up and down here. We used to organise them for the old Annie's and Exactly.
Right, yes, Joe.
Okay, Tony, I'll see you up there. We can go next.
Yeah, cheers, John. Sorry I can't be there, guys. I had a bit of an emergency at the school athletics earlier with my son, but all okay. So we're kind of halfway into the season now. We've got around 660 youth players and 200 plus vets and seniors. So we are massive. I think John might have a song about that, but we'll save that for another time. But look, there was a massive upfront effort, yeah, to get all the registrations done, get all of the payments plans all set up. So yeah, big massive shout out to everyone that helped with that, the managers and coaches. But it doesn't stop there, yeah. So in the background, we're constantly looking at the payments, making sure that they're coming in on time, making sure there's no direct debits that have been cancelled and so on. So pretty good news is all, majority of the payment plans are coming to an end now. They're 6 monthly, so they're all either, the 5th or 6th payment now. So all looking in good shape. There's around 10 or so issues outstanding, which all the managers are aware of that are involved. These are mainly direct debits getting cancelled or new players coming in that are struggling to get set up. So we're working through those as they come up. And the people that need to know about it. So it's all in hand. But I am being a bit of a dog with a bone. I am chasing people constantly for this stuff, and it does add up. Yeah, so 10 payments, at 200 quid each, it's £2,000. Yeah, that could be left on the table. So I'm continually just going around that, chasing people up. So please just kind of get that handled for me and get those payments chased up the parents and get it all sorted out. That's much appreciated. But yeah, overall, John, looking in good shape. I think sorted out about 50 plus payments that may or may not have been overlooked if we didn't have someone looking at it all. So I think overall it's worthwhile exercise.
Thanks, Sam.
But in general, a lot of it takes care of itself, yeah, with the managers and coaches that do it all up front. So big shout out again.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Tim. Brilliant. Daniel, which one?
Not really much to say, just please keep me your match reports, because they do get seen and there's a lot, like they're being liked constantly, so as soon as I put them up, they are. And I've had loads of people join again, we have 50 members up again since the last meeting. And they're all parents. So do you know what I mean, their parents didn't know about that group, how? They should all know about it, but they see everything, see all our advertising when we do our Christmas do's and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just got to keep getting it out. Even if you post it once a month on your group pages or whatever you've got messages, just keep posting it out and then get people in it. Because it does, people are seeing stuff, people are. And also, please, if you send me pictures, please make sure you've asked all the parents and the other teams. Because I put one up again the other week and then I'm being told, oh, a parent's not happy about that. Even though I've asked you, have you asked them? And you haven't done it. The names.
What I noticed, I looked at the walk around Sunday, sort of brings up. There's 2 cameras, not Vios. They're obvious, the green things.
They were mine, yeah, I think they're GoPros. They weren't my cameras.
Oh, you get a commission?
No, that's the other guy. Brought them, yeah. Did ask.
They did ask. I was just checking because we can get in serious trouble if we don't ask.
Yeah, that's not there, it's the other side.
It was Johnson.
Was it Aidan? Was it Aidan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
I thought you were allowed to be here on council land, it's only the private actually.
Yeah, this one was going to go.
Yeah.
It's more about kids. It's about kids. If you've got vulnerable kids,
Yeah.
they're not allowed. They might want to be on camera because they might have abusive dad. They don't know where they are, where they're going to be. So you have to get permission.
Yeah, that's courtesy. You should at least ask.
Yeah. But I don't think it's not legal.
Like, if I'm honest, just send me match reports, don't send me pictures. A match report is enough, because they are, like I said, they are being looked at, they are being.
They're quite nice at match reports.
They are, and there's been quite a few coming as well, it's actually quite nice to see as well.
So now the under 11s, we're doing this round robin, so the scores get posted on full time. So we can put those in, even though we're not competitive at the moment, we still can't.
Not allowed to put scores.
Oh,
So I
that's
had
a lot
to,
of
who did I
years
have
ago.
to the other day, one of the under 9s sent me one the other day. And I said, I'm really sorry, I can't put the scores, but I can put it.
I'll put it in
So yeah,
front
just
of them.
anything but the scores if you're in non-competitive. When is it from 12? So over 12, I can put scores, it's below that, I can't.
I made so many years ago, put in our club programme and senior programme, and that's be an FA official turn up and read it, and yeah, we got a bit of trouble with it. Not major trouble, but we've got enough as well that we can't do things on. So,
It's like, don't got me.
so you are done?
Yeah.
Gary Mechanics?
Yeah, reception group with Callum, going okay. There's not going to be many teams for the new under-7 by the looks of it. We've still only got 4 volunteers after chasing since November. The volunteers, still no one else is coming forward. I believe only one person has done the DBS and safeguarding, which is good for them. The other person keeps telling me they're going to do it this weekend or do it tonight, or a safeguarding course takes what, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Now I'm 88. I'm not going to tell you my age anymore, so you can figure out.
Gary, who's that person?
Because he was
Who was
like,
that?
I'm
Sorry.
telling you my age.
Yeah, it's me.
Person? Yeah.
Yeah, who was it that keeps telling you they're going to do it?
Tommy Hayes.
Yeah, he has. I'm waiting for him to send me his
Yeah.
proofs.
He's openly admitted that he's a nightmare and stuff like that. Which is fine. Some people are, but I've even opened a new group. I've even opened a new group for next year's under-7s with those 4 coaches, and just simply put in there, can you just give me an update on where you guys are with DBS and safeguarding? And only 2 people responded to me out of 4. The other 2 just blanked me. So it's been really hard work. Even Callum's trying. I've left it with Callum at the minute because my February calendar's a nightmare. I can't get involved in organising games with him. I think he's going to try and do some in-game matches on a Sunday and leave the reception group with his other coach, so he can get some matches.
I had the same problem leading right up to the end.
Yeah. Well, Callum said he's actually. Yeah.
And all the sun pops like that. They're all
Yeah. Callum has actually said it's a funny year because obviously he does other things as well, and he just seems to think that it might just be a funny year that there isn't any kids, because I think he's got more reception kids than year 1 kids. But anyway, so yeah, progressing very, very slowly.
When you say 4 coaches, is that 4 teams?
No, that's going to be 2 teams with coaches.
Enough players, 4 teams. Right? Enough players. You're looking at 2.
I think he's got enough for 2 teams.
Is that well, not on the last 2 Sundays, he hasn't.
They are really bare minimum, like compared to every other year that they've had.
I know, yeah.
I don't know what it is, where it's the year that it is, I don't know, but anyway, it looks like there's definitely going to be 2.
Yeah, can't wait.
Have a word with Tommy. Yeah, I was doing it again this weekend apparently.
Yeah, it was. He didn't.
I'll
We this weekend.
So yeah, obviously Justin will hopefully will be getting involved, and hopefully they've been contacting you, Justin. I mean, I'm trying my best to keep saying, giving you your number to get in contact just to do the DBSs. So Ed Olive, Tommy Hayes, Craig, somebody, and who else was there? Aaron Pierce. Or close. Aaron Pierce. So yeah, it's not great for next year for under-7. So the year after looks like it's going to be a bit better. Other than that,
is it worth advertising like the schools or something?
Done that.
You've done that now?
Done that for the girls, Wildcats, done it. And I've done that twice. I did that at the beginning of the season, and I did it just before Christmas. So yeah, and just going on social media posts, it is nice to have videos and photos of the kids, but please please, I'm getting really frustrated. Get bloody permission. I've been lied to twice in the last 3 weeks by somebody who have given Danielson footage and has posted footage in a coaches group. And I'm not going to name this guy, but I'll just class him as a parent for a minute. But he's lied to me, telling me when I've said to him, you cannot do it unless you've got permission. And it was straight out of Safeguarding Online course. Oh, it's all right. I'm only posting on here. They're not going on Springfield socials. You've literally just posted it in a group. And then I turned around and said, is it on your FB account? Because I know bloody well it was. Get permission. Get your manager to ask the opposition for permission. If you don't film. This guy's doing it every week. And he's not getting permission. We will get in trouble.
Jerry, you want to say anything?
No, not really. Well, as it always goes, be quiet, December, January, games going off. The one thing is, and Scott will agree with me, is not enough junior teams using it. Ever. You see, they're saying a couple of teams coming in and that's it. And Jenny's here most Sundays and she's up at 2 o'clock because there's no one about. That's all. And there's games that kick off at 11:30 and 12, so there must be people still around.
Can we,
No one comes in.
Incentivise, and obviously Dad's not here, so we can't boycott it. Could coaches not spend £5 on some sausage rolls and put a receipt in and entice them all in here? Because obviously that £5 on those sausage rolls that you get generates, 5 times that if everybody comes here and has drinks afterwards.
I've got no issues.
So there's no reason, how do you do 8 sausage rolls for 90p for God's sake? You can go down there and then after your matches, we're all here.
I want the dogs around me Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, just tie them back here and stick a receipt into that.
No, you can't do it every Sunday, but even if it was once a month, once every 2 months, it'd be
I would ask
be a lot more than what's happening.
I will ask this question, right? I was up here Sunday, and the amount of people I watched just walk round there and walk to their car. And don't even stop and stop at the shop, don't come in here. Why? Why is that?
When I opened Sunday, was it?
Yeah.
It was shut early Sunday.
All right, yeah, we come back to
Because it was shut early Sunday.
But what time was that?
about halfway through the game.
I know, it's been open.
I look around and shut.
Oh, you put the inside was open? Yeah, Kira would have gone home at,
It was shut early Sunday. I was up here to get a cup of tea.
well, Kira shut early, did she?
It must be at 11:15.
And what time did you normally go to?
Just after, yeah, we come over, my games will finish.
Oh, yeah,
After 11.
Someone to get with the dog.
Yeah, about 11:15 we got over it, and it was the front shut then.
Yeah, definitely about 11:15.
Oh,
Lunch,
well,
lunch down to the window, right?
I don't know what time
Lunch,
Kira shut. Jenny gets here about 11:15.
Yeah.
So it's normally that Karen and Kira have a conversation, so maybe it was closed early for that point.
But
I'll give it, I don't think I see there, but it was, we don't play it a lot.
I know that, and not everyone plays it, but when you do, like I say, it's not a big ask just to pop in. Even if you have a lemonade or a coke or a shandy or
Cup of tea.
a cup of tea, it makes a difference.
I think a bottle of vodka on the ground play down there next time. I'm sick of them going.
No,
Okay. So, what big manager Stu, just there?
Tournament.
Let's get last, it'd be a big one.
Thank you. Managed to get a new photographer to come to the tournament. I dealt with him at the BCFA finals in Ainsley. He's a really top guy. He's come up with some great ideas. One of the good things is he's going to do proper team photos. So we can use that as an opportunity when you bring your teams here. On registration, it's going to take teams away. You're going to have like 3 places set up where it's just going to take team photos beforehand. Additional to that, he's put an idea forward to us of having a club photo. And how he does that is
670.
Yep.
Jeez.
How he does that is. No, well, we're in the 21st century now, so, what he'll do, he'll have a session of each team, you come in 10 minutes, he'll take a photo of every player in their kit, and then he will put the whole, photo together based on that. So, it's something that we'll potentially look at next year, whether the club wants to do that or not.
Yeah, really. Sounds very good.
It's really, I mean, he does it for the big schools, he does it for other things, so it'll be absolutely fantastic. I mean, I know the kids have loved that as well, they're all up there on a year photo for them, so.
Make sure he gets.
So, and to move on to that as well, to generate more revenue, etc. in here. And this come from Jay over there. I want to use him for signing on photos as well. Okay, and we can generate an event here for the younger ones that, you know, they're signing on for that year. Why can't they just have their photograph, Springfield background, all that kind of stuff? So
that come from Chelmsford, like they hold up the little shirt, all the background put up there, little stacks all like about the player and that. It was fantastic. I mean, I've got no idea how you do that on that.
Yeah. But that's tournament part. And second of all, I'll be sending out the registration link tonight for Springfield teams to register. I've got a new poster. I will be emailing out next week to all previous people that have attended with the poster, and it will be open up to everybody. So popular groups, you know the popular groups, I suggest you register your teams sooner rather than later. I think that's fair.
What colour you want?
John?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll come on, let's make sure we're covered. I'm darling. It's not cold, but I'm going to do that.
Ready.
Yes, I'm going to go. You can do IOB online, so we got anything online in the chat box. Yeah, I've signed the lad from Gary Woods. Let's chat.
Yeah.
Gary, Jenny.
Yes, mate. Yes, mate.
Gary. What?
Hello. Hello. Yes.
Just go on Gary Woods when they played the cup. Did he play?
Yeah. So if he's played before, he can't play for us in the cup, the same cup. No, cool. That's all.
Simple as that.
That good man. Thank you.
Where's the other ones? Is that the first one? Rob Blingett. Could anyone else mute themselves? Was that it? That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else online? No. Right. Go around. I can go first. Start with you.
It's basically come out fire. I've had it cancelled on it for 2nd of May for local elections and sometime at the end of the year for the general election. But yes, we'll stick on loads of money behind this as a proof. Second one, Scott asked enough to me, Uplands Rangers. Now, last year, one of the dads, nines. Got a boy who plays for Uplands as well. Yeah, he's presentation. For that age group, which was fine. So he's obviously got back to Uplands, so I've had sitting there for someone called James West at Uplands.
He's there.
And they want to hire this kid for the club.
He's contacted David. Oh.
I'm not going to, I'll take them. Requests are third date, Saturday, the 29th of June for that season. We have teams under 7 under 16s and have around 140 players registered, so we'd expect between 200 and 250 people to attend. We look to split the age groups presentations, but would not have more than say 100 people on site time. It would be good to know what time we start the hire from. I'm not sure if we use the fields or allowed to use the fields to play games or have inflatables. I know you have a fully licensed bar, but not sure if you could allow us to have a barbecue as well, or whether you could provide this. England may be playing in the Euros that night if they finish second in their group. So would this be possible to watch on your TV? It's a 9 o'clock kick.
Yeah, it's on special TV.
Yeah. He wants the cost and all that sort of thing. Well, he said you must be easy to shoot going.
Yeah,
He's saying you have people there all the time to look after it, but you're talking. I mean, it's not, I don't know, club wise, we wasn't as good. My 10 years ago, my reply to would have been no. Right, simple, wouldn't it? But nowadays, it's all changed, we've got to be nice and everything. I thought you could say we're been old and history with Uplands is like, you know, so. I thought you could say we're but there you go.
Presentation, because that's the truth. I want it, but wait on the part, so.
It's really important, child, and get a deposit. And we've got obviously out the bar, so we my bar staff.
Can we get some do bar children?
I'm not here.
What?
I'm not here.
What date was it?
29.
We got people, we get people covering, you get the supplies.
When we was doing the bar, we got, say, I was saying to them, this is, you know, the bar staff, and said, you will come with this. Yeah, Jenny knows that. And the base staff. Yeah, they have to take it, yeah. They have to take it.
Yeah, they have to pay like, you know.
They did that, so probably minimum, I don't know, cost of 50 quid for afternoon.
And outside, I was down 150. So. You definitely got that.
That's really doesn't like, at least if £200 deposit, well, then.
Yeah, right.
Returnable, of course.
Yeah, I can sort out all the stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So initially, yeah, it's
So
like.
cost, I mean,
Yeah.
sending you for cost wise, Jerry, you take yes and I.
I need to know the times of the bar because they're over the hours.
Well, he wants, he said what time we're gonna do it, so I can do it until after.
So it'll be 12, well, it'll be 12 till 12 then.
Yeah.
They said got teams from 7s to 16s, have they got that many teams?
I know the treasurer there, it's funny, it's he's always like, oh yeah, it's Springfield, oh yeah, it's Springfield, it's quite funny on that they're coming there.
Yeah, they're enough. I work out.
I know Springfield kids are white and white, but.
They all go to school together now, don't they? So, you know, I think it's,
They're always playing Mickey Mouse.
That one there. Have you ever started that?
Well, just very, very quickly, these boards,
Yeah.
do we update these or put new ones in? I think it should be a girls one, to be honest. There's no display of girls.
Union was doing with Nigel, so obviously they come to a halt.
Yeah,
And
I've done, we've got nothing.
Nigel would be the best person to speak to, but he's going to need the material, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's going to need the pictures and the
permission.
Ask for permission,
Yeah, no, I'm certainly nice. I don't mind.
Yeah, speaking of, if you've got some pictures, it'd be great.
I just think it'd be nice to have a.
Yeah.
It's not-
No, I've got it. Thanks.
Mind you, aren't that many come through from girls, have you, Gary? No, but nothing.
No, it's about historical ones. Historical person. I'm not sure Lily will be happy about putting pictures of her.
That's what I want to do. Even better.
It's the first time I've been my here.
No?
That's like
years. I was in that. Yeah.
No, I mean.
You know what, it's your story.
No, not really, just, I was only back on what you were saying. Also, Easter, I suppose, we're gonna get an Easter egg hunt thing up here for kids. We're gonna get it out this week, all the advert for it, and try and pump it to all the parents, especially the younger kids. Probably try and do it Easter Saturday. Confirm that. Yeah, all right. I know like people go away over Easter is quite popular, so I feel. But if you do something you could do like a, where the kids go around and do all words, actually, and get it at the end of it, and this sort of stuff. So try and make that on.
It's good people to do it, actually.
Yeah, stick
The Halloween party went really well.
Yeah, Halloween was good,
I can't believe the Christmas thing.
Yeah, no.
That can get.
So we're getting, well, we've got, still got plenty of time, at the end of March, is to say we've got.
Set them up with a word search and a couple of poo bags.
We got to bring something out. But yeah, so that's what I know, so we'll get that out. So I've got some, Scott's got some buckets here. They need to go in the containers. There's a little shovel here as well. People are moaning about a rabbit hole. So they can take the little shovel and stick it in their hole. And then these, you've got to donate these post office bags for the nets for the younger.
No conversation in it.
For the down there, everyone's been moaning about this. It's an ongoing thing, actually, for years, about the nets going in the 77 gold bags or 55 gold bags and all that blah blah. So it's a different approach. There's some bags there, so we just need to wedge the nets in the bag and take one out when you want it. That way, the bag should be big enough to fit all the poles in.
Yeah, the bags will be labelled, so that makes sense.
Yeah, we've got to get them up, about 77 or 55, whatever. And also, I had a report that a parent took about a load of bags over on the picture the other day and was opening all the bags and was just mix and matching the goals so that he had all the right bits. It's just ridiculous. After all the messages that get sent out, especially over the years, we've all been with for years, we've all gone through the same messages. But even now, even though you send messages out, people are trying to get all the bags out to mix and match. All the stuff's in the fucking bag, like it was all in the bag, like one day. Simple, People went over there the other week, beat Sam Whiteman's telling me, we went over there and sorted it all out again. And yet people just didn't follow it. We're going out there and mixing the bags up on purpose. I just don't get the mentality.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Go back to
It's going to be a long going thing. We'll have another chat about this probably the next meeting. So.
Well, before we do, in a couple of weeks' time, we're down there. And me and Sam are going to put electrical tape on the bar. And then I'm going to write next to it which colour is which one, so you cannot physically get them mixed up.
Charlie got set, didn't you?
I'm not buying it, all the pieces were completely wrong. None of them matched, they were all in the wrong bags.
I think unless you get a designated like security guard down there, you sign one out and sign it back in again.
With tasers.
With
Like, you're making.
It's coming back
with it, we can have the competition, come down and you're still building the goal and they're going to take it.
I might want time to strap this up.
Just quickly,
just to wrap this up. Right, so
I'll get as quick as I can. Golf Day, May the 17th, it's been booked up for ages. Everyone's paid a deposit, it's brilliant. I've got 3 to 4 sponsors. I need about another 14, 15 sponsors a hole. So it's £100 a hole. Send me an email with your artwork, company, and we'll do it. That's where we're at. It's just sponsorship for the whole, which is great. Lastly, Phil Rackham is going to be stepping down as the head coach of under 9s. Huge thank you to Phil for the last 4 years for everything he's done. It's been amazing. There are other reasons, other than footballing reasons, family reasons, why he's stepping down, but he's going to be continuing as a coach. But he's one of the major reasons why we've got nearly 80 players playing at under-9s football, and literally will do his best to get anyone of any ability at our age group.
Well done. Daniel, do you want to? Neil?
The only thing for me was in May, under 10s are going to be transitioning to 9v9 practice. The season ends at the end of April, so they can get friends on. But I talked to Tony separately about just trying to get some allocation on pitches at the friends, as I said. And if anyone's, you know, a bit of a ball amnesty, if there's anyone that's no longer going to be using size 4 footballs, could you think of me so I can just donate a few to those teams whilst they're practicing 9v9, because they won't have any to try until the new season starts.
I might start doing it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Gary's put one thing in, I don't know if he wants to do it tonight, that's by them Nelson. Screw all the corner attachments in place so they can't be removed. Leave straight sections loose. Gary, get a life, mate. On that note, thank you everyone, and wrap it up.
It would work, it would work.
Bye.
Gary's good at screwing.
Oh.